The nose used to be a lot worse. Like, it used to be a whole thing when I was a kid.
Your nose is fine. Don't say your nose is bad.
It was like...
You don't sweat as badly from your nose.
I used to have like a full-on like dog sweaty nose.
Yeah.
Nah,
But when
a
a dog's got a wet nose, he's healthy. So that was that's good.
You're a healthy dog.
You had a good boy. You had one moist nose, so you were healthy. And you know what? That's a good thing.
That's the
My
greatest
God.
And welcome to the episode. I only broke my vocal cords then.
Now that was good.
Oh, that was sensational. Mitchell, I reckon you're ready for this one.
What's that?
Nothing.
No.
You're ready for nothing.
Spot on.
You just displayed that you were ready
Spot on.
for no commitment.
I thought you were like ready for this, and you were going to say something for me to like respond to, but then you just
No, I think this is perfect. I think
Okay,
we're already on
perfect.
the road has begun
Done.
and the
We've
journey
done
is
it.
there.
Trent,
We've done it.
Take it away.
Well done, Trent. You've done a great job.
Thank you. I'm just listening to you guys trying to intro the show. Wasn't Alex supposed to start this one? That's right.
I mean, we did flip a coin.
All right, let me just... No, we're not doing the train metaphor again. Like, we're all on the train, Trent, again, and you've derailed us. We started it with an unintentional conversation, and then Trent's like, who's starting it? We started it, Trent. The train
already
set off.
started.
The train set off. And I'm very excited for the journey that is ahead, because it is a really good episode today. Trent, are you excited to tell the viewers what we are talking about?
Welcome to another episode of the Alex, Mitch and Trent Show. Today we'll be talking about our boys' nights. That was so good.
You could have, I mean,
You're going to keep
why
flowing.
did you stop?
Why did you stop?
I thought someone else would join in at that.
Oh, you had it by the balls.
No, you've got that.
You
You've got that
grabbed
same
it.
intro down pat.
You grabbed
It's
it. You had the
pretty good.
gusto. You had confidence.
Hey, welcome
And
to
then bang, you just stopped talking.
Nah, he literally. No, because
Like,
he's
why
got
would
the,
we want to interrupt that? That
Mitchell-
was so good.
Mitchell, he has the line in his brain, and he has nothing beyond the
there.
line, and that's why.
You said
That's
intro.
like you saying,
You
"What's
said
up, everybody?
talk
My
to a
name
podcast.
is," and then stopping there.
No, but
and someone else has to what? Say your name? Is it, that's literally what you just did.
I'm trying to get us all on the same level of gusto.
Gusto.
I
swear
think
to
my
God.
scream I did before.
If there was ever a person named Gusto, I'd probably kick him. I've heard that word that many times. It's getting on my nerve, Trent.
Before we get too unrelated to what we're talking about, I think Gus is a nice name. Just really
Gus.
off topic.
Keep it a Gus.
Gus is a good name.
Yeah.
Put the toe in
Good,
the
good
end.
podcaster named
That's
Gus
it.
as well. But that's another story. Today, boys' night. Very, very interesting one.
You want to try that line one more time?
Do I want to try that line one more time?
Let's match the gusto I had on the intro.
I can't do gustos anymore. I'm out. I'm out with the gusto.
We can,
Trent's
we'll
just
cancel,
saying
we'll
the
cancel,
terrible-
we'll cancel gusto from the podcast.
Can we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we?
We
What's
can.
it? You're gonna
Can
come
we?
up with
Cancel. Yeah, we can do cancel culture within our thing, and I think gusto's out.
Gusto's
Gusto.
out.
And Trent's next.
You watch Trent, as soon as we stop here, Trent's going to be on like in the thesaurus,
Yeah.
typing like right up gusto and try and find another one that's even more annoying.
what are they called? Synonym. Yeah, synonym.
Cinnamon
Yeah,
donuts.
cinnamon donuts. Yeah,
Good
I was going to
stuff,
say that as well. Yeah,
Good
he
stuff.
comes
that.
back.
Yeah.
Cinnamon is.
Okay, Mitch, what about our boys' nights?
What about it? Jeez, where do you start? That's been a massive, massive part of our friendship since the first session, which is where I infamously bought all the wrong games for all the wrong consoles and still had a ripper night.
It was
I
a great
mean,
night.
was I
Absolutely,
wrong?
yeah.
Wait, I was there for that, wasn't I?
You fucking were. I mean,
Was
obviously
that
it
Trent's
wasn't
house?
that good then.
Does that mean the first ever boys' night was at Trent's house?
Probably.
Correct.
Yeah, it sounds
For the
about
three
right.
of us. Yep, in that little bungalow of absolute
Yeah,
happiness.
that's about right.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember, I had
The first time we caught up as a
we watched wrestling at
was...
watched wrestling at your original house, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that was way after.
Yeah,
What was
way
it
after.
Wow, bungalow.
Because I didn't meet
Wow.
Mitch's
Bungalow was
parents for a
first.
while.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we did a few, like, we obviously went into the city for that
The Pepsi thing.
Pepsi Next.
Pepsi next.
Oh, what a
I'm not
product.
even- you know what? Usually I'm a guy for shouting out. I'm not even going to shout that out. That was-
Oh, Pepsi next.
yeah. That was one of our first meetings, and I think we went and watched a movie at Water Gardens or whatever.
Yeah.
And then after that,
You came to the bungalow.
however long, the bungalow.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, what a place!
We have so many memories.
So many
in that.
memories out of that little bungalow. Oh my
And
God.
outside in the area of the.
And, oh, yeah.
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 Anyway,
Anyway,
boys'
that-
night. Yeah.
Yeah. Back to the main point. Yeah, boys' night. That's where our friendship really sort of kicked off. Once we knew that we had not a scheduled, because that's not the right word, but we always knew that every week that was something that we made important, is that we all come together. And we watched wrestling. We still do to this day.
Yeah.
Wrestling, Raw and SmackDown.
Roughly how many years ago would that be from now?
God, 8.
8 years of continuous. There'd be the occasional time where we couldn't.
Oh,
whether it
of
was
course,
COVID and stuff.
obviously.
But that 8 years of boys' night every week, and
Yeah.
now we're at a schedule as well of sometimes up to 2 to 3
Oh,
times
God,
a week.
yeah.
Because we have
Keeping up
main
with it.
events of wrestling, or WWE and AEW. And
I
all
think
that.
recently, the past 6 months, it slowed down because of COVID, obviously.
Yeah.
Where we even tried doing it over Zoom. We tried doing it over Zoom as
Well,
well.
it got to a point where we were all working out of Alex's brother's burger joint, just so that there was a way that as delivery drivers we could just see each other briefly for an hour.
It's a loophole in the system.
that was-
It was very good. It was very good.
We were working.
We were working.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I'm not saying...
I delivered
We
the
weren't
shit
doing
out of
any-
those burgers.
We weren't doing
right,
anything
yeah,
wrong.
no.
We were helping a business. We
We were helping a
we were helping
local
a brother.
business struggling through a tough time.
Yeah. But now, we're out of that. And we are doing wrestling stuff like 3...
Well, now, yeah,
Well,
for you guys, it's like 3-4 days a week.
Yeah.
I'm still chilling at 1 or 2 here and there.
I mean, that's exhausting for you as well.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I want to go to bed. Yeah.
We will watch wrestling from about, there's nights where it goes for about, it's now 5 hours. About 5 hours of wrestling on.
Yeah.
And
If we
once
weren't
a week.
to... Now, we're at that point now where we fast forward what we don't really need to see, but
Ads.
ads and what...
Foxtel ads.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's been a solid foundation, really, of how our friendship sort of blossomed. That was so corny. But, yeah. Boys' night...
But it's legit, no, because we regularly now do it. Like, even as soon as we were able to do it again, we basically started doing it again.
Yeah, we just picked up where we left off.
Yeah.
really.
And it's just like every week, it's not even a hassle. Like, you know how when you talk to your friends and do like a friends group chat on Facebook, right? And you're just trying to get all together, and it's like the most difficult thing in the world.
Obviously not our friends.
That
We
is
love you
spot
all.
on. No, that is dead set spot on. Think about it. Though. If you ask any person out there at our age, or even like within a couple of years of, I do not think I know a human on this planet. Obviously, I know a few people, but I've only got 2 real close friends and an amazing producer over there. I love you.
Even Jason's getting
Jason's a
getting
part
on
of it now.
Jason's now here every
Jason,
Tuesday.
you can join the group of this. So I don't know any friends group that consistently catches up twice a week at least to do something together. Minimum. Like that is.
There's weeks where it's...
And there's nothing wrong. Like we've got a lot of friendship group outside of this that we see once every month or once every couple of months.
That's lovely.
And it's amazing and it's so good. But that goes to show what type of friendship we have and the dynamic. To be able to continuously do that for so long, that is just absolutely mind-boggling. Like, I think I don't know anyone that has that. We've actually done it in so many different locations.
Oh, yeah. It's not like...
And actually, it just popped in my head. Haven't we done it overseas as well? Where we all watched it on a phone together?
We were in... Dude, one of the best examples, we were in Philadelphia watching the Royal Rumble
Don't
in the
you dare.
hostel.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that as well. But what about when we actually went and... Oh, my... That's another word. That is
We're
like...
talking about boys' night. We
Yeah,
had boys'
I know,
night
okay.
in Philadelphia.
Anyways,
got
different
Philly
locations.
cheesesteaks.
Yeah, different locations. So we watched
Everything.
it in another country,
on a bed.
coincidentally, on a bed together on a TV screen.
yeah,
Well, we
On a-
started
on a phone
watching it.
screen.
Remember downstairs on the little iPad that was
Yeah.
attached to the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
That
it was a
random
weird
guy
little
was
spot.
playing piano, and then
Yeah.
the hostel guys come down and
Yeah, it
told
was a
him
bit
off.
weird, so we went upstairs.
And we went upstairs.
And we watched
watched
it on
it
the
We
phone.
watched it on a phone.
Yeah.
We've watched it. We've watched it at the bungalow. We watched it at your old house. We've watched it at your new house. We watched it here. Did we ever watch it at mine?
Yeah, we watched it at yours. Yeah, we
Watched
watched
it
it
at mine.
We watched it at
Seven-
Shore- we
no,
watched it
we've
at Shoring, right?
We've watched it. Yeah.
We watched it at your
Oh,
house.
Shoring, yes.
Yeah, we watched it at your house, and we had to watch the YouTube version.
Oh, God.
Oh, my.
We watched it at like at least close to 10 different locations minimum for that many years,
making sure it
continuously.
happens. Making sure it just we all want it to happen. Well, like, it's subconsciously, I think, more than like, it's not like we're forcing it. It's subconsciously just like,
That's part of. We just know that's part of the week.
Hey, Mitchell, I remember like just listening back on other podcasts. You were saying like, you don't have routines. You do, mate. 'Cause this is technically a routine, and it's super healthy. So give yourself more credit, mate. Give yourself more credit.
I'm a routine kind of guy. That's me. Can't shower every day, but I'll with my God, we will watch wrestling.
Think about all the water you've saved, mate. How sustainable you are. Good on you,
environmentally friendly.
Saving the environment.
All right, so we mentioned boys' night, but we need to let the audience understand what it entails, and it hasn't. That one thing, like we talk about different places and whatever, but in terms of the night and what it entails, that hasn't changed much.
No.
In the 8 years.
The same content.
It's the same content. It's the same content. Your boy here, I am the master fast forwarder, remote controller.
That's debatable.
Well, I think I've slacked off over the last few years. But, yep, I'm the guy... fast forward things, rewind things, pause things, whenever something's happening, whenever the food arrives, whatever that case may be. Sit at the front and center, especially at my place. I've got my own little couch.
Your couch. We're on the back recliners.
Back recliner. Blankies for all. Blankies for all. Crucial. Open fridge at any place that we go to. That's always sorted. And then...
We should just say as well, it's 5 hours wrestling. It's like 3 different shows that we have all pre-recorded to get through. So it's like, it's raw.
And a lot of the time it's sort of... It's not often anymore that it's like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock start. It is 5, sometimes 6-ish by the time we really can sit down and start watching. So
order our food, and then we get through... Yeah,
that takes half an hour in itself sometimes. Just figuring out what we want to eat.
We get through Raw, which is 3 hours. 3 hours, 3.5. 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. We get WWE SmackDown, which is
an hour and a half.
No,
but with fast forwarding is if we fast.
Yeah.
And then it's AEW, which has been more of a recent one, which is like independent.
Which has probably been the best thing to happen since Boys Night.
Yeah.
When it comes to watching content. It is just probably the most fun and interesting out of all of them. One thing also that I was like blown away, and it's been continual for the whole time Boys Night start, is one word. And if I say it, you'll know exactly what I mean. Okay. And it goes over the TV series, and it goes over the main events. Spoilers. One word of just spoilers. Whether it's TV shows, whether it's whatever it is, spoilers is like a big thing that we've always had, or big thing we've had to think about since ever starting Boys Night, because it's pretty rare we watch live events. Like if we do, it'll be the same day, but one thing, like we are that dedicated to the cause that like Mitchell would actually not touch his phone all day on social media because he knew that they would post things, so he would purposely build his life around Boys Night. Like that is a crazy thought. Like he literally, it happened. His heart had been broken that many times that he literally would not use his phone for any. Like he'd turn the data off because he knew as soon as he would, because his phone, how the government looks at all our phones and knows exactly what we want to see and know. So the moment he clicks on Instagram, he'll just be like the champion of that night with the belt, and he would just be like, "No, not again."
Yeah. I'll tell you this. I'll be honest with you, Alex. Here. When it comes to pay-per-views, a majority of the time I'm pretty good and I don't look up what's happened. But I'll be perfectly honest with you, Alex. You're excellent. You don't ever see a spoiler ever. You don't think you have it all saved. A lot of the time I see what happens. By accident, the majority of the time.
For Raw and SmackDown?
For Raw and SmackDown?
I stay clear from AEW. I don't want to see anything that happen. I like seeing that unfold because I'm really genuinely, thoroughly interested in what they're doing there at the moment. Raw and SmackDown, it's so
scripted and obvious. Like it's not engaging.
I've watched it for so long. I still love watching it, but it's predictable.
It is so predictable.
Very
and
predictable.
just quickly, we're saying all these different like WWE and AEW. Basically, it's all just different wrestling companies. Yeah. AEW is like a brand new last couple of years. It's called All Elite Wrestling, and if anyone is a fan of wrestling or was a fan, all the old people from WWE have come across to AEW, and it's like the new cool wrestling. and it's really, really amazing. And they've got
Yeah.
they've got a lot. They put a lot of money into it, and
Yeah.
it's super awesome. It's just another type of wrestling show, but yeah, a lot of familiar faces. Like the Hardy Boys are on there. You got the best in the world, CM Punk. You got Jericho. You got huge names.
Yeah. But
on there.
saying is that a lot of the time I do notice. Recently, I've kind of slowed down on a heap, so like I let the show be what it is. But because one of our favorite wrestlers, one of my favorite wrestlers, left it years back, I've been watching Rumors for ages. Now he's back, and I enjoy it a lot more. But up until then, I used to see a lot of the stuff and just be like, keep my mouth shut, so I let you guys enjoy, like, have the spot. I was still excited, but I just love the ins and outs of the business, and that's why I love ringing up. It doesn't spoil it. I still enjoy the show.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I'm like, oh my god, I want Alex and Mitch to have a genuine experience right now. I'm like, I know what happens.
Yeah, you knew that he was going to win.
No, I had no idea. I had no idea in the recent one we just watched. I had no idea. It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Well,
But
welcome to the club.
that's why I say recently I've been like just avoiding it like crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, for years and years of us doing it together, I
was
was
the same
like,
with Raw and SmackDown. I didn't really try and avoid them. Like I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool.
yeah, I just
Majority of the
love.
time, I forget anyway.
I love the backstage talk behind it all. It's really it's interesting, and just how like the business runs and like
It's
who's
how
unhappy, who's happy in there. It's a whole thing.
Oh,
Everything's just like it's just fake fighting, but
Yeah,
it's
but there's so much stuff that goes on behind it.
yeah.
And it's starting because of social media. There's so much
It used to
more
be so
attention
hush
on
hush.
it.
It used to be
Oh,
so
of
hush
course.
hush, and now it's like
How long did I think the Undertaker was? That was him.
yeah, that's it.
But no, his name's Mark Calloway. He's got a family.
Yeah.
He can speak.
He's an actor. He's
it's just
basically
like-
an actor. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not some
But
demon from
social-
hell.
social
Damn it!
I was convinced he was born from hell.
Yeah. There was something like, his brother Kane.
Yeah.
Or another, like,
Brothers of Destruction.
Didn't like the storyline for it was like he killed his family or he killed his mum and dad or something. Or it was something Kane did.
So,
he
yeah.
burnt their family home down, and Kane died. It was a whole thing, and he came back to life. That's
Yeah.
not real.
Yeah, but we were like, whoa, this guy's...
Wait, let me Google that. Let me make sure.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. But we love it, and we've loved it since we were kids. And we have all our favorite wrestlers. We have like wrestlers, like that's a whole other topic. Is going into the wrestling and what it means to us. But we do that every Wednesday, not every Wednesday.
Yeah, and that's another thing. It's changed nights.
Yeah.
And that is incredible though. Like thinking about trying to be flexible with every person's job and their career and their life and what they got going on.
When broadcasters change the timetable, it's like it
everything-
changes our life.
It changes the way we.
changes our whole schedule.
Yeah.
We're all such scheduled human beings.
I have the greatest, and by greatest, it could be one of the scariest thoughts because I love to overthink. What do you, Mitchell Coy and Trent, not just throwing it to you, Mitchell, this is a group discussion. What do we think the boys' night will look in the future? Think about it. We've come this many years of doing it consistently, and then, as we grow older, things change, people move out, partner commitments, kids down the track. What will happen? How will it look? What do we think? Because we've been doing it for so long.
Can you imagine when, not if, when we're in one of our own houses that we have worked hard to get with our future children, sitting down in one lounge room, or I'm probably going to have a pretty hectic outdoor area that will have like a pool table, maybe like a little ping pong table for the kids or whatever. And we're all watching whatever wrestling is then.
I literally couldn't agree more, Mitch. I think that would probably be up on the top. Like, in the top 5 things on my bucket list, like having a family obviously is up there, but having to finally connect those pieces. The most important thing throughout my whole life, boys' night, it's such a simple, dumb thing where we just catch up and watch a show that sometimes we don't even watch because it's just terrible content at the time. I think it will be one of the greatest achievements of all time.
Generational.
To make it, imagine passing that on, and It will basically no longer become boys' night. It'll just become family night.
Oh,
And that will be the
that,
ultimate goal.
that gave me goosebumps.
It will become family night. And I think that is the ultimate goal.
I take it one further. Handball at generational, right?
Yeah.
However, retirement home. If we're in the same retirement home.
Oh, my God.
Oh, dude.
All right, every Wednesday night at 5 p.m. All right,
Fuck bingo. We're watching wrestling.
all right, everybody out. All right, it's boys' night.
Hey, this is
Staring our jocks in our little walkers.
this is
This is wrestling.
Bring your catheters and your man nappy.
Hey, I'm just going to apologise in advance for the future. Imagine how many questions I'm going to ask from bad memory when we're watching Boys Night. We're like, what happened, Trent? I forgot. Who's that guy? What's his name?
You'll turn to me and I'll be shitting myself.
I'll look at Mitch and he's like brushing his long, gorgeous hair.
It's a part of the show where we throw to our favourite producer, Jason.
Why, thank you, Trent. That did things to me once again.
Was that good? Did I do well then?
You did well.
Thank you.
It's shocking. I'm quite surprised.
My one the other week was better.
10th go.
This was heavily edited.
I did it in one shot.
That's what she said. All right. And that's right. To our discerning listeners, it is now that time of the show. It is time for the producer's pick.
Can I try that next episode? I want to try that. I
You
want to see if I
clap.
can
Stop
clap.
talking.
Sorry.
Clap him.
I really want to match that.
Not try
I
and
wanna-
shit clap him.
We're not. It's not the Mitchell Coy pick.
I
It's
know,
the
I
producer
know,
pick.
but I just want to try.
Let
to
him
see
have
if I
his
can-
beautiful moment because I
know,
love it.
I just want to try. Maybe can I join you?
Yes.
Can I join you?
We can do a
We
duet.
can do a duet in a silhouette.
Or don't. Regardless, we're going to have the producer pick.
Regardless of doing it. That's right, listeners. Next week, Mitchwell. Could you Mitchwell?
That could be my singing. That's my stage name. Mitchell.
And myself will be giving you a duet of an opening. So I can't wait for that.
Did you say the topic?
No.
Oh, thank God. I thought I missed something. I'm sorry.
Trent, can you get with the
I
program?
saw the anxiety in you, Trent. You were like, the sweat from the room.
That's okay. I need to move this along. Okay, so the producer's pick question for tonight is, and because we're been talking about Boys Night, I want to know from each of you, or this could be a collaborative answer, what is the most debaucherous situation that has happened from your Boys Night?
First, I would need a description and the spelling of debaucherous.
Okay, debaucherous,
Go.
meaning messy, like naughty, unsavory. Does that help? Oh, actually, we have Google. Google's going to help us.
Can you spell it?
DEBAUCH. No.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to spell as well.
I just wanted you to try spelling.
What do you think I'm a teacher?
You're giving me the eye.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, so just for reference, okay.
Mitchell, we can move on. We know what it means. We don't need this.
We don't-
We're wasting valuable producers.
Oh, I was
pick.
close. DEBAUCHERY.
Wow,
That's
you
what I was
were
going to
very
say.
close.
Which is, okay. The technical term is excessive indulgence in sex, alcohol, or drugs.
And cut.
Wait a minute.
So in that vein, okay. So I'll choose a new word because listeners, I would like to stress that at the Boys' Night there is no
Fucking.
sex, alcohol, or drugs. And I know what you're thinking sounds boring, but
Sex is illegal.
We can't have fun with each other.
No,
that's another
Not
episode.
anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Okay, so what is the most crazy, outlandish situation that has happened on your Boys' Night?
I've got something that pops in my head, but it's only comical to us. but no one else will make content.
But
like,
I'm really sorry. They're all perfect to me, so I don't really know what to say. Yeah.
and that was the worst answer you could have ever said. You ready for this? I want to take you back in time.
Okay, how far are we going?
I don't remember.
It just happened.
It's happening now. No. If I say a number, you might be able to figure it out.
Oh,
No. It's that time of the show that Trent hates because he never figures it out. Okay. All right. Oh, it's 2 words. But I'll go the number 30.
Oh my god!
Thank you. Trent again. Trent doesn't know, does he?
No, I know.
All right, ready? All right.
Go.
I'll give you the first letter. You give the first letter.
We're gonna do 3, 2, 1, and you know what to say.
Nah. Okay.
No. I know.
Can you say the first word, or we're gonna say the actual?
Then Trent will get it.
We don't
so
want
are
that.
we
We
gonna
don't
give the
want
letter?
Trent to
Are we
know
giving
what's
the
going
letter?
on.
What are we doing?
We're just gonna say the name.
The name of the.
Okay.
Oh, but then I want to play with him a little bit more. Okay. We're gonna say the first letter of the first word.
I feel
'Cause
like
we've got 30, but what's before that? Remember?
you're both cats and I'm a mouse, and you're just like tapping me on the
No,
head.
we're smashing you. We're smashing you. We smash you. We smash you, Trent. Okay. So the first letter is what? Of the first
give it
word.
away. Ah.
P. No. No. R is correct. No.
Thank you.
But think about the joke. 30 and then the word before it, and it starts with P. Okay, we'll count down and say 3, 2, 1 and say the R word.
Hang on, I want to figure out the P part.
No, it's all right.
So you're not on the same page.
Maybe he might be. I will just say what it is straight away.
Okay.
Okay, ready? I hope we're wrong. This could be great content if we're wrong.
Yeah, imagine
Ready?
that.
I feel-
3,
for
2,
listeners.
1.
Rey
Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio.
Yeah! Oh my god! We got it. Well done. Pick 30.
Pick 30. Oh,
Pick 30.
Pick 30. Pick 30.
Yeah.
Ray and Mysterio.
This
I
is-
think-
most anticlimactic boys' night of our fucking
so
existence.
this isn't a bad thing that happened there, but we were watching a pay-per-view
It was
event.
a Royal Rumble.
A Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Huge. Big event of the
Big
year.
event. Yeah. One of the favourites.
The first weekend on the road to WrestleMania.
Not only that, is that this boys' night actually had a few other boys from high
Yes.
school.
Was with Andrew and Nick, was it?
Yeah, Nick. Yeah,
Yeah, we're
And,
at one at Nick's house, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah.
and, they would be
That's
fans.
right.
Yeah, they
I'll
heard that we-
I'll tag him in this. We'll get him to
Yeah,
you.
they heard about like we do that boys' night, and they're like, "You have to come over." Like that was the whole thing. Why we
Yeah.
were over that time?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
they
yeah.
heard that we do every week, even through high school.
Yeah.
So basically, Royal Rumble, 30 people come into a ring after a certain amount of time. You get thrown over the top of the ring. You get eliminated. Then, basically, once you're eliminated, you can't come back in the ring. The last person surviving in the ring is the winner. Usually, 99.9% of the time, the way they do it is they make sure the last person, pick 30, is the most amazing person who's going to win. Really like a return of someone huge,
or
The
it's
Rock,
like a
or like
returning
it's a
legend
massive
or-
moment. And every single time we hype up for pick 30
Because the build-up. It's a
and the
huge
build-up
build-up.
because it's like who's going to come?
The matches, it goes for like that match alone can
it's
go
hour.
for up to an hour.
Yeah, it's an
Over
hour. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
easy. So we're sitting there, like, shaking in our boots in excitement with these, the boys around. Like, we've never had it with these guys before. It's the first time we'd ever had, like, a proper main event. And we're watching it, and then it's pick 30 pops up. It goes, nah. And then it's just Rey Mysterio.
It's had nothing to do with anything in 6 months. And while it's great to see Rey Mysterio, it was not great to see him as pick number 30. when
Can we try and put this in terminology that people could understand?
All right.
Like, let's try our best. Give an example. Like,
All right.
it's like, all right, here we go. Here's a good, straight back to linking back to our first episode. It's like biting a sandwich with no meat. And there's nothing wrong with vegetarian. I
it's not a
support
brioche
veggie
bun,
food.
it's a home
Yeah.
brand bun.
You've got home brand bun. You've got no cheese, no meat, no butter.
A little bit of celery.
celery.
Yeah, a bit of lettuce, iceberg,
Like,
maybe.
Yeah, iceberg.
And
if you like.
we were about to take the bite. Actually, no. Okay, all right.
We're waiting for someone
we
to
had
say-
a burger in our hand, and we didn't know what the burger was, and we
Yeah.
finally
It was
bit
like
the burger.
hidden special ingredients,
Yeah.
brand new burger on
Yeah.
the menu. We're like, all right, can't wait to give this a go.
And-
Waited in line for days,
Yeah,
weeks,
so
months.
excited for it, and then
Get
we
the
bit the burger.
in our hands, salivating. Ooh, what's it going to taste like? But bang, take a big bite, and it's one singular piece
Of
lettuce.
celery. Oh, yeah.
Lettuce, celery,
It
whatever it was
was
disappointing.
extremely disappointing. And you know what? To put it in retrospect, it wasn't that bad.
No.
But we made
it's
it.
Rey Mysterio. He's great.
Yeah.
But also now, when anything bad happens, it is the
blame him.
one-liner.
We blame him. Poor guy.
It is pick number 30, Rey Mysterio is a one-liner after something bad happens in our life. Pick number 30, Rey Mysterio.
I have a perfect way. I have a perfect way. Oh my god.
Okay.
You know what else is 30? 30-minute mark.
Oh, we are at that.
And we are at that 30-minute mark.
There we go, Trent.
Thank you for that
All
one,
right,
Trent.
Okay,
moment of truth.
before we go into the great, finishing line that I always drop,
I don't think anyone said it was great.
no, I think we also let people know that where to find us, and also to maybe like, subscribe, and comment, and also give us 5 stars. Make sure you do that.
Yeah,
you
that's
rate,
crucial.
but yeah, a couple places you can find us is like Spotify.
Yeah, you can find us on Spotify, find us on YouTube. We're on a couple different platforms.
Apple Music as well.
Music, Amazon,
Amazon Music.
in the
correct,
jungle.
yes. Yeah.
We're there.
We love to hear the feedback. If you were enjoying this, then tell us. And you know what? We have been getting. I don't know why I said all that. We are getting feedback from people saying, I really enjoy listening to that. And that makes us happy. We're going to keep giving it to you if you enjoy it. But anyways.
You can also follow us on Instagram. It's another place to get some behind the scenes stuff. You might, some funny gags, jokes from the show.
Maybe a photo of Alex.
Oi.
Hey, you see our name, the Alex, Mitch and Trent Show. Rate us 5 stars there. It helps us so much. And on that, tune in next week.
Or don't.
We'll be back regardless.
Adios, amigos.